Norway has been rattled this year by a scandal unlike anything in recent memory. It isn't about politics or royal tradition. It's something far more personal, unsettling, and deeply private. Something that reaches directly into the heart of the modern royal family. At the center of this storm is Marius Borg Høiby, the 28-year-old son of Crown Princess Mette-Marit. He is also the stepson of Crown Prince Haakon, a prominent figure in Norway's monarchy, and now he faces a stunning and complex indictment. 32 criminal charges have been filed against him, covering a wide array of alleged offenses. These include accusations of rape and sexual assault, deeply serious in nature. They also include abuse in intimate relationships, spanning years of alleged behavior. There are allegations of threats, violence, and serious invasions of personal privacy. For a family long associated with dignity, stability, and public service, this is a crisis like no other. It strikes at their reputation, their integrity, and the trust of the entire nation. Høiby himself has no royal title. He is not in line for the throne, nor does he hold any official royal role. But he grew up inside the royal household, surrounded by tradition, ceremony, and scrutiny. That proximity alone makes these allegations far more explosive and far more delicate. The indictment was filed in mid-August 2025. It outlines 4 counts of rape, each with serious potential penalties. It includes multiple counts of sexual assault, which carry both legal and social weight. Abuse in a close relationship is also listed, highlighting ongoing patterns of alleged misconduct. The charges also describe acts of violence that authorities say are deeply serious. They include secret filming, vandalism, and even traffic offenses in certain circumstances. Investigators spent months meticulously digging into the case. They interviewed witnesses, former partners, and anyone with relevant information. They collected digital messages, photos, and personal recordings as evidence. Homes and electronic devices were thoroughly searched for material connected to the allegations. Their findings suggest the involvement of several alleged victims, each with their own account. The accusations span a period of 6 years, indicating a repeated pattern of behavior. From 2018 all the way through late 2024, incidents were reportedly documented. Some alleged rapes reportedly occurred after what began as consensual encounters. In certain cases, women were asleep when incidents allegedly took place, increasing the gravity. Prosecutors say some encounters were secretly recorded, adding deeply invasive evidence. Those recordings and digital traces have added significant weight to the investigation. Domestic violence is another central aspect of the charges. Allegations include slaps, choking, and even kicking in moments of physical conflict. These claims depict a pattern of fear, control, and troubling behavior. Høiby has admitted to causing harm while under the influence of alcohol or drugs. He has expressed regret for some of his actions, though the prosecution contests the pattern. Prosecutors argue the behavior reflects a long-standing and concerning trend, not isolated incidents. The indictment also includes harassment and repeated threats over time. It cites claims of stalking, secret filming, and other invasive behaviors. All of this paints a picture of wide-ranging misconduct beyond simple mistakes. The royal family has reacted with measured care and restraint throughout this crisis. Crown Prince Haakon called the situation deeply challenging for everyone involved. He emphasized the importance of allowing the legal process to proceed without interference. He also reassured the public that royal duties and responsibilities would continue as usual. The palace has otherwise remained largely silent, letting the courts handle the legal matter. Høiby's past complicates matters even further, given his high-profile upbringing. He has been a public figure since childhood, living inside the palace yet outside formal duties. He has faced previous legal troubles, including a drug possession arrest in 2017. Other minor brushes with law enforcement have been documented over the years. Some reports indicate that his diplomatic passport was revoked under scrutiny. This decision sparked questions about privilege, accountability, and fairness. The trial is expected to begin in early 2026, drawing intense public and media attention. If convicted, Høiby could face up to 10 years in prison under Norwegian law. The charges involving rape carried the most severe penalties, with long-term implications. But for Norway, this trial represents more than just punishment. It is a test of accountability within the monarchy itself. It is about whether proximity to power can shield someone from justice. It is also about public trust in institutions expected to remain above misconduct. The scandal has already shaken national confidence and trust in the royal household. Norway's monarchy is typically respected, stable, and seen as an enduring symbol. Now, the nation is confronting a crisis that feels intimate, painful, and deeply human. Supporters of the royal family feel conflicted, hurt, and uncertain about the future. Critics argue it exposes potential entitlement, impunity, and unchecked behavior. Media coverage has been intense, with debates and analysis dominating news cycles. Books, interviews, and commentaries continue to explore the scandal in detail. The case has sparked national discourse about morality, power, and privilege. Inside the palace, the challenge is monumental, requiring careful navigation. Every word spoken or left unsaid carries symbolic weight and potential consequence. Every public decision will be analyzed for years, shaping legacy and perception. For the justice system, this is a trial under extraordinary public scrutiny. Prosecutors must present a detailed timeline, clear evidence, and convincing testimony. Defense lawyers are expected to challenge memory, consent, and intent rigorously. The courtroom is set to become the center of a national reckoning with privilege. Whatever the verdict, the consequences will ripple far beyond one individual. A conviction would mark a dramatic fall from public life and influence. An acquittal, while legally exonerating, may still leave lingering doubts and questions. Either outcome will inevitably shape Norwegian perceptions of the monarchy's integrity. This is more than a personal scandal. It is a test of the institution itself. It is a challenge to the nation's sense of justice and fair play. It is a reminder that proximity to power provides no guaranteed protection. For now, Norway watches closely with a mix of anxiety and anticipation. The royal family braces for what may be its most difficult chapter in decades. And the future of public trust, perception, and legacy hangs delicately in the balance. This is a story of accountability, morality, and the collision of private life and public duty. It is about justice, fairness, and the responsibility of those close to power. The Høiby case will be remembered for years as a defining moment for modern royalty. It is a test of resilience, honesty, and the ability to navigate scandal with dignity. For the nation, it is a confrontation with uncomfortable truths about privilege and consequence. And for the monarchy, it is a question of whether institutions can remain symbols of integrity under pressure. Proximity to power does not exempt anyone from responsibility or scrutiny. This is a story of alleged transgressions, legal battles, and social consequences. It unfolds under the watchful eyes of a nation demanding transparency and fairness. Norway waits, the trial looms, and the royal family faces one of its most consequential tests.